Hey everyone, how are we doing today? So, I know it's been a really long time since, sorry guys, I'm in my car, so I'm trying to get situated, that I said I was going to do a review on the Paragard, the 10-year birth control, the non-hormonal copper IUD, and I kind of got that in January, and it's kind of like April 1st, so, better late than never. So what I have to say about the Paragard is I really like it so far. So far, so good. The only downfall that, the bad thing about the Paragard is that it still hasn't regulated yet. So I've had it for like 3 months now because I got it at the end of January. And my periods are super heavy, like super heavy. Like I'm having to use a pad and then a tampon, like a super tampon. I'm not sure if it's just because my body hasn't adjusted to the birth control yet. My doctor said it was going to take a while for it to really get, leveled out with everything. So still being patient on that. And then my cramps, they're pretty painful. Cramps, when are they not freaking annoying? So they're kind of annoying. They kind of hurt. But the only thing that's, I don't really like fully don't like, I can deal with the bleeding, I can deal with the cramping, is I feel like I'm a pretty motivated person. And whenever I'm on my period, like nowadays, since I got the 10-year non-hormonal Paragard birth control, I have no motivation. Like, I seriously can't get up. I just feel like all like the way I felt when I had to get a blood transfusion when I lost all that blood because I was like freaking super anemic. That's how I felt. I feel super anemic. I just feel like I don't want to do anything. I don't want to get out of bed. I'll try to get started and then I just seriously can't finish just because it freaking sucks. I feel like so I don't know. But I don't get nauseous, so thank God, because I used to get nauseous with my pregnancies, my periods before. But sorry guys, I look like poopy. I've been out and about. It's like freaking 9:05 and I've been like all over the state of Colorado already. But yeah, so that's kind of shitty. But so far so good. I really like it for the most part. Nothing else that I can really mention other than the fact that heavy bleeding, having to use a pad and a tampon, and then pretty painful cramping. The periods do kind of last a little while. I saw some reviews on YouTube about a girl or mentioning that you're supposed to have like your period for 12 to 20 days, like the first month that you get your period. That didn't happen to me. I only got it for like 7 days, which is still pretty lengthy period. But again, I'd rather deal with that than fucking more than 2 weeks of having a period. But it lasted 7 days, like full on like period, and then after that it was kind of spotting. So I guess it kind of makes sense that it was like 12 to 20 days, whatever. But I spotted for a little bit after those 7 days. Nothing too heavy. Just make sure you wear like a panty liner or anything like that, just because it will be like that. I'm tired, guys. I'm sorry. But yeah, what else? So I have put my finger in my vagina to see, because they say to always make sure that your little... So the way you can tell that the Paragard is still in place is that they put a string at the edge of the Paragard, like the T that goes in, and it's kind of hard. You can feel it like poking out of your cervix. So I guess that's like reassuring to make sure that it hasn't slipped out or anything. But I've checked it like several times to see if it's still like totally in place. It's nothing to worry about so far about that. So I've been checking it, and they say if it slips, or like if don't pull the string when you're doing it, because like not even a little tug, because that can like totally fuck up the way that it's placed in your uterus, which can become dangerous if you're messing with it, because of obviously your fucking fingers are like full of bacteria, it can puncture your uterus, and the way that's why they put it in there for a specific fucking position. So don't go messing around with it. If my eyelashes look kind of wonky, guys, it's because, like I said, it was early in the morning and I had to do a whole bunch of shit. But yeah, so far so good. I really like it. I like the fact that it's 10 years. But I'm trying to put all this together because I was supposed to do a video like 10 years ago and I haven't. So I really like it though, guys. If you're like struggling with the idea of getting it, I would say get it, and if you don't like it, get another one, because not every birth control suits every woman. Our bodies are also different from each other. Like I said in my previous video, I was in the depot before I got this one, and I freaking hated it. It made me get so chubby, like my body just couldn't handle it. I was super moody. Like it just was not a good birth control for me. And before that, I was on the NuvaRing, and the NuvaRing, it just seemed like too much work for me, I feel like. Just because, like, I didn't want to put in, take out, put in, take out, put it. You know what I mean? Like, it just was, I don't know. I didn't really like it. But, it wasn't bad. It's just, like, I didn't want to do it. But the Paragard is a super good birth control because it is non-hormonal. It's not like the Mirena, whatever it is. The one that's the 5-year, because that does have hormones, and having that, those hormones in your body can really fuck with your system. So I really like this one. It's non-hormonal. It's 10 years, but you pick your poison kind of thing. Cramping, heavy periods, but it won't make you gain weight. It's 10 years, gives you plenty of time. Like me, I was a young mom. I think personally I was a young mom. I was 21, like just turned 21. Like my birthday was the 27th of December of 2018, or 2017, excuse me. I don't even know when my son was born in 2018. But turned 21 in December 2017, and I got pregnant within that time. So I literally was like 21 for like a little bit. Had him at 21, and then I'm just 22 now. But, yeah, I felt like I was a young mom, and, I'm so grateful for my son, but now it's time for me to focus on him only. Not only the fact that he, is a child with certain needs that have to be met because of his respiratory issues and chronic lung disease and stuff. So, focusing on him, focusing on my family, and focusing on myself right now. So that gives me plenty of time. 10 years, if me and Juan decide to have another baby, which I don't see that coming, anytime in the future, soon at least. But if we do want to have a baby, it gives me 10 years to make that decision. I'll be 32 by the time that I can and want to have another baby, which is plenty of time, I think. So if you guys are questioning yourself, give it a go. And if you don't like it, just cut it. You know what I mean? It's fine. It's, like I said, not everything works for every woman. So, sorry for this late update, guys. I look like poopy. I was all over the place. But, sorry for the late update. I hope you guys found this, information informative. And, if you are planning on getting it, have any questions, put more comments down below in the comment section, and I'll be more than happy to reply to your questions. Other than that, I'll see you guys soon. Wait, subscribe to my channel. Subscribe to my channel, like this video, leave comments, and I'll talk to you guys soon, okay? Bye.